Bounce is a Wellspring counseling program that we designed and developed for youth who has experienced distressing life events or trauma in their lives. And we know that when these traumas are not properly healed from, they may still live with some of the symptoms like anxiety and depression that affect them throughout their lives.
So there's three things that I think are imperative that Bounce does. The first is it educates, right? Because when hard things happen to us, things are happening in our minds and in our bodies that we don't understand. So Bounce educates and normalizes, which is huge. A lot of kids that suffer through trauma, they feel like that I'm abnormal or this is so weird, I'm the only one, right? And so we educate and normalize what trauma looks like in somebody's life. The second thing is that we provide a safe space, right? We do believe we have to go back to process what has happened, to process the hard stuff, the hard feelings, right? And so this is a safe space that we provide to do that. The third is we equip with a tool belt, right? We equip with tools, strategies, coping skills, where they can learn to calm themselves, they can learn to manage their emotions, feel, express in different ways. And so that now they know what to do in the future.
Our clinicians have amazing background and training in trauma counseling, as well as many years of experience working with youth. They will find a space for them to learn coping skills that are evidence-based, that are clinically sound, so that they can safely process through these trauma and move them from a post-traumatic stress to a more post-traumatic growth version of themselves, noting that they don't let the trauma define their lives, but that they are taking that and using that as a source of strength and continue to grow in resiliency and be able to take on any future challenges in life.
Trauma is experienced in the body and through the senses, and so talk therapy is not all that we do at Bounce. Yes, we have the group therapy process where it's awesome because they're in the group and they're sharing with each other, which is a big piece. A lot of kids come in thinking, I'm alone in this, but then they start opening up and they see that others experience the same types of things as them. So that's huge. But we do artwork, right, where they're expressing themselves through painting, through collages. We also do biofeedback. They learn how to breathe to calm themselves, get themselves to a place where they can access parts of the brain that do the thinking, make good decisions, make good choices. We also do things like how to process anger. You know, I know that a lot of us feel like, you know, I can't be angry or I shouldn't be angry or no. We allow anger. We have really fun things to do to process anger. We also have a cool graffiti wall where they can express themselves. So it's actually pretty fun too. We do the hard work, but we have fun too.
Currently at Wellspring, we have two different versions of Bounce. One is known as the Bounce Intensive, and the other is known as Bounce Extended. For the Bounce Intensive, it is a week-long from Monday to Friday, 9:30 to 4:30, where youth are there to have a protected and dedicated time to focus on one specific trauma that have impacted their lives. And so this will allow them to have that uninterrupted week to grow, to learn, and to be able to process through that specific trauma. So Bounce Extended is a 7-week-long program where we use the curriculum of Bounce but stretch it over a period of time that allow more focus on resilience building for the youth. They'll be meeting every week on Mondays and Thursdays from 4 to 7, where they're able to learn as well, be able to build skills, be able to process through the day-to-day happenings. And certainly it's more focused on the day-to-day stressors, anxieties that they feel, perhaps struggles and challenges that they face at home and school. And so Bounce Extended will allow us as well to walk life with the youth.
You know, when I was 13, I had a hard time. You know, I had depressive symptoms, and I really wished that I could have been in a program like this. And so, you know, this is a free program. Miami-Dade is so generously providing for this program. And there's so many great skills that your kids will learn that they can apply moving forward forever. So it's not just like they came 1 week and that's it. No, they just built a toolbox for life.